Hi guys, my name is Roger and welcome to a new video. A comparison video between 3 synthesizers. I've done it before, comparing synthesizers. And in this case, I'm going to compare V-Synth, XT and GT. First, I think it's important to know where they come from, because in my opinion they are from one family, the Variphrasing family. Let's go a little bit back in time to see where it all started. Let's go! In 1999, Roland released the Variphrasing processor, the VP9000. With that unit you were able to sample and then play the sample on your keyboard, and if it was low played or high played, the pitch could be the same, the tempo could be the same, the tempo could adapt to the BPM. It was revolutionary and Daft Punk used it on one of their albums. I also made a video about it, about how to create Daft Punk vocals.
Be the right one. It might not be the right time, but there's something.
And when I hear it now, I think, yeah, it could have been better. But at that time, when I made the video, I was happy with it. In the year 2000, Roland released 2 keyboard models with Variphrasing. The VA7 for the European market and the VA76 for the US market. Then in 2003 the V-Synth was released. First with the 1.0 software, and later on they developed a new software version 2.0. V-Synth looks like a workstation, but it is in fact a real performance synthesizer. That same year, Roland released the VariOS Rack module with an open platform for other developers to create plugins. Too bad that only Variphrasing was on it through a computer, and later on they had a 303 emulator and a Jupiter 8 emulator. I did some videos with the VariOS too. Then in 2005, Roland released the V-Synth XT, Variphrasing Rack module, but a special one because they added a complete D50 and Vocal Designer. Vocal Designer is next level vocoding. With the release of the XT, Roland released also the cards, the VC1 and the VC2 for VariOS and V-Synth. Now you are able to have a complete D50 with your V-Synth. Very nice move, Roland. Then Roland ended with the flagship, the V-Synth GT. A combination of 2 V-Synth engines, Vocal Designer and AP synthesis to play natural sounds in a natural way on your synthesizer. Okay, so this was some history about Variphrasing and the family. Now let's take a look at the machines. We start with the V-Synth. Over here you see the controller section for the sound generator, and on this side the controller section for the performance. It has a monochrome touchscreen, and the screen is of course linked to the knobs. We continue with the XT. It has a color touchscreen, 8 control knobs, numeric buttons, and it's exactly the same as the V-Synth. The time pad is on screen. And now the best part, yes, 3 units in one, V-Synth, D50 and Vocal Designer.
Omnia sol temperat purus et subtilis, nuovo mondo reserat faciem aprilis. Omnia sol temperat purus et subtilis, nuovo mondo reserat faciem aprilis. Omnia sol temperat purus et subtilis.
You can control the XT with your V-Synth by setting it on the same device ID, and then you can use the knobs of your V-Synth to control the XT, like I'm showing now. Look at the movements on screen while I'm playing with the knobs on my V-Synth and not on my XT. Very easy, very handy. We continue with the GT. You see the keyboard. Also 8 control knobs like the XT, a color touchscreen, and over here again the sound controls. And yes, your own screensaver. It is cheesy, but I like it. Sound editing is done over there and some performance controls also. I showed you before AP Synthesis, but let's take a listen to Vocal Designer.
This is an example of the Vocal Designer. This is a very nice vocoder sound, and it sounds really amazing. This is Vocal Designer. Vocal Designer sounds really cool. This is Vocal Designer, and it sounds really cool.
How difficult it is to make a comparison between 3 synthesizers which are almost the same. Yeah, we can see clearly the steps Roland had made with first the V-Synth, then the XT and then the GT. But in the end they're really the same, they're all the same. Well, with the difference that the GT has 2 V-Synths in one. It's amazing. It's amazing group of synthesizers, and I'm totally in love with these ones. The combination of Variphrase, synthesis, vocal, the step modulators, the grainy sounds. I've connected them all digitally, but still this grainy sound is I have no words for it. So guys, let me wrap it up. Yeah, a comparison is hard to make. Most important of this video was for me to show you the Variphrase family, and I will continue uploading videos about these units because I'm still I'm scratching the surface. We have seen the ice tip, what's it called, the tip of the iceberg, but amazing. Guys, thank you for watching and we see each other next time.